Welcome back to the series more addicting than doom scrolling at 3 a.m. Hasan is now believing every single thing his chat tells him, including random lies, and getting mad about it. Asmongold is dying laughing at him again. Hamas Diddy Baby Oil Piker is now trying to fit in with the youngin streamers. Apparently Gramps has been taking a break from sucking on terrorist schlong. Hasan's favorite journalist is now complaining about Roblox protests. 100% real, by the way. Klein is back, destroying everybody. Apparently he's also releasing another content nuke video. We're also gonna look at a bunch of additional dumb stuff. Alrighty, subscribe so we can send Hamas Piker on a one-way trip to Gaza. And let's begin with Hasan molding. Hasan talks about the double standards of his rhetoric versus Asmongold's and how it's punished by Twitch. Alleges that Asmongold defended nuking Tehran.
Asmond really defended US nuking Iran and killing people. I can't really believe it. Why can't you believe it? It's the most believable thing. By the way, if I were to say that same thing about Tel Aviv, which I would never say for the record, and we ban people for saying that all the time, I would get banned instantly. But I have unironically used this as an example of like the double standard. Someone can say they want to nuke Tehran and kill everyone in it and not receive any penalties whatsoever. It's not even a remote violation of terms of service, even though there's fucking Iranians living in Tehran right now on this platform that are streamers. Okay. But if someone were to say the exact same thing about fucking Tel Aviv, you know, you would get banned.
Right, so obviously Asmon never said that. He literally just got baited by a first-time chatter. You would think that Hasan would at least check it, you know, look for the clip where Asmon said that instead of instantly believing it and going on a 1-minute rant about it. And of course, he will take any opportunity to cry and play victim. Oh no, Dan Clancy is gonna take a break from sucking my balls and ban me. I'm Hamas Diddy Piker and I need special treatment. Let's look at the facts. You literally promoted terrorists on your stream and you didn't get banned. And don't refer to the 24-hour ban on your day off for the Shooter's Manifesto. That shit doesn't count. Hasan obviously has complete immunity on Twitch. I don't know why he's complaining. Maybe they stopped sending him birthday cards. Also, let me just enlighten you guys on why this guy supports Iran so much. If you didn't know, Iran basically funds all the terrorist organizations he loves. They fund the Houthis, Hamas, and Hezbollah. The Hamas leader has apparently come out on video and thanked Iran for their contributions. So of course this terrorist supporting fuck loves the leaders of Iran. Now, big distinction, the people of Iran are obviously great. Most of them actually hate their own government and they are oppressed. So I'm obviously talking about the cult leaders, not the people. Now, we saw last video the leader of Iran having people chant debt to America, debt to Israel, debt to England, and Hasan even defended the chant as well. Hasan, being a complete moron, did not realize that they are literally chanting to kill him as well. And another quick clarification, obviously you can criticize Israel in whatever way you want, whether it be Gaza or even this Iran operation or whatever, but don't fucking support the terrorists, dude. That's just common sense. Now, basically after this, he reads his chat and they tell him that Asmon never said that. And shockingly, his chat was honest for once. And then Hasan immediately tries to backtrack.
Now, I don't know how he defended the principle of you know, using nuclear weapons on Tehran. I doubt that he's openly stated it. Like, I doubt that he said it as is.
I doubt he openly stated it, guys. Then why did you get mad for a whole minute? You should star in It, bro. Fucking circus clown. Anyways, so Asmongold responds.
Asmond really defended US nuking Iran and killing people. I can't really believe it. Why can't you believe it? It's the most believable
Somebody just goes like, Asmongold did this really, really bad thing. Can you believe that? He's like, oh yeah, I know he did. I never even said that. Just made it up.
Defended US nuking Iran and killing people. I can't really believe it.
What are you talking about?
Why can't you believe it? It's the most believable thing. By the way, if I were to say that same thing about Tel Aviv, which I would never say for the record, and we ban people.
Right, of course.
There is always a clip.
Tell me what you and your hero Bernie would have done to Iran. Nothing. In your world, Iran would be allowed to develop nuclear weapons and eventually nuke Israel, hence the bloodshed because of you and your peace movement. Great job. Go off, kings. develop a fucking nuke.
Oh my god, this guy is such a massive hypocrite, bro. Of course he wants Iran to nuke Israel, which, by the way, would definitely lead to World War III because Israel obviously also has nukes, and America is an ally, which also has nukes, and then everybody's nuking each other, and then the entire world burns and humanity is literally wiped out. You might think I'm exaggerating, but that's pretty much what will happen if that actually goes down. Kind of expected from warmonger Hamasabi. This guy is pretty much consistently anti-Semitic in all of his words, and he pretty much calls everybody Israel lovers, anyone who disagrees with him, and that basically just means Jew.
I would get banned instantly.
And this is the thing. Do you ever think about this maybe for a second? Maybe the reason why I'm not getting banned is because it didn't happen. I don't know. Maybe that's why.
The double standard.
He's a victim. Like, yes, he's made multiple threats on senators' lives. He's made multiple calls to violence. He promotes terrorism on his platform. Oh, what's your favorite flag? Oh, well, it's the terrorist flag.
Someone can say they want to nuke Tehran and kill everyone in it.
Who is someone?
And fucking Iranians living in Tehran right now on this platform that are streamers. But if someone were to say the exact same...
I can't believe he got baited this hard. I didn't even say this at all, and he's just going off on it as if I did.
About...
And it's his first message,
to say
too.
The exact same thing about fucking Tel Aviv, you get banned.
Uh-huh.
Now, I don't know how he defended the principle of using nuclear weapons on... Tehran. I doubt that he's openly stated it.
Wait, so you just spent a minute getting mad at me for something that now you're admitting I probably didn't say? I think he probably realized, wait a minute, maybe he didn't say this. But yeah, bro, he got baited by one chatter. One chatter fucking got him off.
You fucking baying pig! You fucking bloodthirsty, violent pig dog!
Play the Hasan clip calling himself a liar.
What a fucking liar, dude.
Yeah, Hasan is just tweaking, man. This is kind of what happens when you stream politics 10 hours a day. I feel like you should go outside, get some fresh air, and I'm not talking about inhaling the fires from the burning cars in a riot or something. Actually go to some like forest and touch grass, bro. Hug a tree. He definitely has like high blood pressure at this point. You know, this might even be an IDub situation where he just enjoys being humiliated on the regular. Anyways, here's what people are saying. The only good thing about Hasan at this point is all the high quality content from the YouTube content community. I think this guy's mentioned me before as well. More Pegasus fan right here. Hasan, stop crying, you absolute pussy. He literally just makes shit up to have a straw man to attack him because his own positions and beliefs are so evil and toxic, he can't actually debate thoughtfully. I love how Hasan talks like he knew what Asmon said based on a chatter. That's journalism. On the ground journalism, actually. Anyways, apparently there's like Hasan ads on YouTube now shilling his merch. I'm a communist with a Gucci bag. Got my product kicks. Gotta have my swag. Hasan, what the heck? This is very capitalist of you, selling merch from your wagey slaves? How many $1 million mansions do you need, Hasan? Come on. Ethically made with AI in Chinese sweatshops. Think before you sleep. Very capitalist of him. Nux says, I for one do not see the irony of running advertisements to sell shirts saying eat the rich. Capitalism bad. Buy my $200 white cotton t-shirt. Anyways, let's move on to Hasan getting triggered because somebody called him a clout chaser, and of course he brings up Asmongold. The context here is that he's reacting to a streamer called Jason the Ween who's blowing up right now. He's like 21 years old and he's doing really well. And Hasan wants to feel like he's part of the squad, one of the youngins.
Say it's cringe bomb. Okay, you're fucking cringe, and this is cute as hell. Hasan wants to be a cool hip phase boy so bad. It's good content, not gonna lie. This is such a funny fucking thing to say, especially considering that like I don't often interact with the phase boys at all, but I still do interact with them. You know what I mean? Like I know them. I sometimes do content with them. I play basketball with them. I don't know why so many people get so fucking butt mad whenever this interaction happens. And I think I know exactly why. It's because your favorite content creator is a pathetic little fucking cretin who never leaves his house. So when you see a political content creator who isn't like that and who has the capacity to just like basically interact with these people, you go, I'm ass mad. Why won't my pedophilic loser school shooter favorite political content creator not interact with these people. I'm going to wage his wars for you. It's like, okay, man, have fun. Like,
Okay, so the person who didn't leave the house, I assume he's talking about Asmongold. Not sure who the PDF file school shooter is. Maybe again referring to Asmongold? Maybe Nox? Maybe Tacto? I don't really know. Hasan has slandered so many people at this point. It's kind of hard to keep track. But dude, stop getting so pissy. It's okay to be unk now. You can stick to your little crowd of terrorist lovers. Don't worry, you have Frogan. You guys can hang out IRL, you know. Go to McDonald's and a little Big Mac date. You might have to order the 2,000-piece chicken nugget though. But it's okay. You can afford it. With your socialist grifting, you're selling your merch. You can afford it. You got your best buddy Mike from PA. You know, you guys can both talk about death threats or whatever. He really skips the line with these accusations, though. Guy's insane. So Asmon responded,
I'm as mad. Why won't my pedophilic loser school shooter favorite political content creator not interact with these people?
What? Bro, I hope he's all right, man. I hope he's doing okay. You got, what is going on over there? Oh my God. That's crazy. I'm a school shooter now. I guess so. He talking about himself. Yeah. Wow. And I just go to, wow, that's weird. That's real weird. What a weird guy. What a weird dude. And watch the Tucker versus Lion Ted. I saw a little bit about it. We're going to watch it in just a minute, okay? Give me a second. He's spiraling. It's embarrassing. The reason why people think it's weird for Hasan to try to go and hang out with these guys is because he's way older than they are. That's the reason why. It doesn't have anything to do with anything else. That's the reason why, because he's like 33, 34, and they're like all fucking, you know, like way younger. And so that is the reason. It has nothing to do with anything else.
Hasan, I think it's best you stick to your own little group of losers because pretty much every place you touch turns toxic. Your cringe-ass politics pretty much ruined the reputation of everyone you interact with. Trash Taste got a bunch of backlash for it. Look at what you did to iDubbbz. You single-handedly cooked his career. I mean, he did quite a bit himself. He did get the ball rolling, but you were definitely part of that content cop. You kind of gave him an alley-oop, you know? Advice to any content creators. Basically, everybody's watching the series right now. If you value your reputation, stay away from this terrorist-supporting freak. After this, Hasan talks about how he ships random streamers in his free time like a parasocial viewer. Hasan claims he spends his time off stream mostly watching TikToks of his clouded up friends. Explains a lot, really. Maybe pick up a book instead.
Nephew, Rizup, Kaide's sister, Sakura. And then I watch Extra Emily and Agent. That's what I watch. I watch Agent and Emily. I watch am I a shipper? I'm a filthy shipper, dude. I'm such a filthy little shipper. It's extra weird because like I know these people. You know what I mean? Like I'm in the social circles. But yeah, personal news wise, that's basically all I do. All I do is just sit around and watch TikTok clips.
Yeah, the politics expert right here, guys. Now it kind of makes sense why he's so bad at what he does. Instead of actually doing some research off stream or trying to back up any of the insane accusations he makes, he spends his time gooning the fucking TikToks from 20-year-olds. It's embarrassing. You're a full-grown 34-year-old man, dude. How is this guy a decade older than me and still has absolutely zero knowledge about anything? Getting bodied by a slop tuber, bro. Ay, bro. Just retire. Anyways, now we gotta move on to Hasan's favorite journalist, Taylor Lorenz. Taylor was going viral for sharing one of the texts she had with a kid. Why are you texting kids? Participating in the anti-ICE protest on Roblox. Okay. Here's Taylor saying, on Monday, I reported on anti-ICE protests taking over Roblox. One of the kids I interviewed texted me this morning to share that the Roblox protesters are now facing police violence. Hello, I was in a Roblox ICE protest, but then we all got shot by the police. Crying emoji. Oh my god, I'm dying. Oh my god, I can't. Oh, this is a different level of cringe, bro. Holy shit, my entire body just contorted. And then we just got this image of like some cops, and then we got the protesters, bro. Oh boy. Dude, if you're out here reporting on Roblox protests, you gotta get another job, bro. This is who Hasan is referencing and praising and elevating their journalism. This is the person Hasan met in real life at the protest. It's Roblox. It's a bunch of 5-year-olds. They're doing dumb shit they don't even know anything about. They're literally trolling. Half of them are trolling. They don't care about any of this shit. They're freaking kids. Obviously, they don't know anything about politics, nor should they be involved in any of this. Why is Taylor Lorenz texting a minor and then sharing that text without the parents' permission? This is the funniest shit ever because it's all in a game. She's reporting on something that's virtual, not reality. Oh no, guys, my Roblox character got shot by the police officer. Wow. Bro, by that logic, I've committed like a million war crimes. If you guys remember, I used to do gameplay commentary, and Roblox was one of my main gameplays that I used. I used to play Roblox Arsenal, and I was pretty good at it, not gonna lie. I used to stomp these kids day in and day out. Yes, I'm bragging about being good at a Roblox game. Shut up. But yeah, Taylor would have me arrested for that shit. This might be the dumbest thing I've ever read in my life. Also, Taylor, why are you texting with a 9-year-old at 3 a.m.? I'm just saying, if a grown man was texting like a 9-year-old and using their text messages in their like journalist article or whatever the hell, that would be omega sauce, all right? So I'm not letting her off the hook for this one. This is creepy as shit. Real cops shot me in Roblox. They had the little digital badge and everything. This is real activism, guys. We need to go in Roblox and start protesting. Yes. Anyways, apparently Ethan has announced a second content nuke, which is dropping tomorrow.
The video's done. Tomorrow, the second nuke is dropping. The video is done, and I'm happy with it. It came out good, and let me tell you something. I'll tell you, it's 22 minutes long, and it's a different type of delivery. It's a different weaponry than the first one. It's just a whole different combat system. But this, there's never been a video like this in YouTube history. I'll say that. Nothing like this has ever dropped.
Okay, I mean, he's hyping this up like crazy. I think it's gonna be Hamas Diddy Piker Part 2, maybe a short segment on iDubbbz. This is like the best time in the world to be a SlopTuber fan. The amount of content you guys are getting is crazy. It's literally Christmas for you guys. And don't worry, I will be covering it as always. I will be there. But anyways, let's move on to Ethan going after Anissa and iDubbbz. If you remember, they were fantasizing about throwing tear gas at the cops.
Because I think it would be really fucking sweet to throw the tear gas back at them.
Ethan says, I'm sure you guys would be at the front line hurling smoke grenades back at the riot police. Such a shame you had to take it easy in Edmonton. The police are lucky. And then Anissa just tweeted about some, I hope everyone are continuing to protest, stay safe and hydrated. But we're really at peace here in Edmonton. Oh no, Anissa would have been there if she didn't already have plans with Gorgeous Gabe. Ay, back it up, bro. Oh no, the A3 subreddit found this clip of Anissa recoiling while talking to iDubbbz.
Fiona. See. Oh my god. What the hell?
I need to drown that out with some more mango.
Oh my god. What was that?
Stinky iDubbbz. Rick. Anyways, let's move on to some dumb activists doing some performative shit that has no value. Basically, if you didn't know, a bunch of people were trying to walk to Gaza, and the local Egyptians pulled them by the hair and stopped them. Because apparently they don't like terrorist sympathizers, and they kind of knew this was complete performative bullshit. And spoilers, if you do actually make it through, Hamas is going to capture you, and you're going to be another fucking hostage or literally die. So they're kind of saving your life here.
Clash erupts in Egypt as local Egyptians confront Western activists who arrive to march to Gaza. They're marching to Gaza from Egypt? What the f? Damn. Oh, I can see. Those are the Westerners. Okay, I see. Egyptian children are helping to remove the Western terrorist sympathizers with some smaller whips of their own. Wait, what?
The border itself is a multi-layered set of walls and fences with strong buffer zones, and Egypt has been very strict about not letting anyone cross it.
Hi everyone, I'm on the global march to Gaza in Egypt. We were stopped at a checkpoint. They took our passports, they've detained us, they put us in a barrier like animals. Look how they've locked us in. We are activists from multiple countries. They've brought the army, they've brought armed cars. They are going to take us back to the airport to deport us. We have done nothing wrong.
Except literally breaking Egyptian law, you fucking idiot. Oh no, they're keeping us here like animals. What an idiot, bro. You're so delusional and privileged. You have no idea about anything. You're not helping Palestine, and you know that. You knew you were never gonna make it through. They're obviously not gonna allow civilians in there just to get captured. The only reason you're here is to post it online and get social media attention that you're being oppressed or something. It's just so embarrassing.
And they started to push people, drag them violently outside. They didn't leave time to grab the luggage or anything. We are in danger. This is an emergency. We need help.
Oh my God. They're dragging them out. They just hate him, bro. They hate him. Go back to Reddit. They don't want to have a bunch of foreigners coming to their country to push politics. This isn't some fucking subreddit moderator's problem. This isn't his at all.
Wait a minute, I thought they would be helping us. Don't they care about Palestinians? Yeah, they do. They're just not fucking stupid. These activists are now gonna start calling Egyptians evil as well. Just brain dead, bro. Did Hasan organize this or some shit? This is like Hasan type of logic here. Honestly, these guys are way too nice. They should just let them in, man. I just let them in and let them find out for themselves what is going to happen. They're never coming out, by the way. If you go in, you're never coming out. Anyways, after this, the authorities literally tell them to go back because they're breaking the law. And then some idiot is like, well, we're allowed to do this in America. Why not here?
Protester asks Egyptian officer why they can't protest in Egypt like they do in America. No way.
Please listen to me.
No.
Can you declare yourself? Hold on. He doesn't need to. We are the police and we are announcing, please respect our country.
You can't stay. Okay. It's against this country law. Okay. You can't stay there.
We can't stay here. On two sticks. You're supposed.
I love it when these westernized people go to one of these countries that doesn't fuck around with this bullshit and they think that they are still in America. They're gonna debate with the police officer there.
Respect our country and our law. Okay? So your message has been already received. You can go back and turn back to Cairo. We're supposed to arrange all of that.
We could do it in America.
Okay.
Why can't we do it here?
Please don't send him back. Please don't send him. Please keep him. Please. We don't need him.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Against our law. Now,
yeah, it's like they couldn't even believe that he said it. It's so stupid. They couldn't even believe it. Why are you here?
Can't we do it here?
What are you doing here?
Bro, literally the dumbest pieces of shit. How brainwashed are these people? Oh, we can't just go to other countries and do the same shit we do in America? Oh, other countries actually respect our laws and this sort of shit is not tolerated? Wow, who would have thought? This isn't California where you can just go and burn cars and not get arrested for it.
I have never seen or experienced anything like it. Please, I will beg you, allow us to march to Palestine. Please, you've got to listen to me.
I feel like we were talking a little bit earlier about war crimes. Would it be a war crime for Egypt to let these people go and bother and annoy the people of Palestine? This is the last thing they fucking need, man. God, what a fucking idiot.
Oh my god, bro. This level of mental illness. Go back to the UK and live your damn cozy life, bro. You're not some sort of hero. You're not the main character. And what is the goal of this exactly? Like, they didn't even bring any food or anything. And even if they did, your 10 fucking meals aren't gonna do shit. First off, it's gonna be intercepted by Hamas. So the people you want to help are never gonna get it in the first place. But of course, they've probably been told Hamas is some sort of lovely group fighting the oppression or whatever. They just have no idea about anything and they're listening to the brain dead media brainwashing them at all times. We are in danger. The white woman being safely on a bus taken to an airport. We are activists. Yeah, that's the problem. You've been pampered your whole life in a nation that tolerates your childish behavior. Hats off to Egypt protecting themselves from this malicious stupidity. Please respect our country is peak friendliness from an Egyptian armed guard facing an unlawful mob. They're so lucky they weren't shot. Yeah, they just don't want bad press because one thing these activists are actually good at is making a huge hoopla, and all these flippin' absolute morons will just eat up the story any chance to get and twist the narrative. Now click this video so Hasan finally quits streaming forever. I'll take the bullet, guys. I'll find another series. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.